Ain't about your bread and I can't fuck with ya. I thought you was 100, but you showed me 50. You said you was gonna ride, huh? And the coupe that's parked outside, that bitch looks so expensive. I bet it cut your eye, huh?
Hey, bro, I just watched like a couple. I'm seeing like a couple of videos, bro. It's talking about this RICO charge. I'm trying to like see what this RICO charge means. I don't know what a RICO charge is. It's somebody 50 Cent said, I'd rather catch a body than catch a RICO charge. Somebody said, if you catch a RICO charge and the feds offer you, if the feds offer you 20 years, you're telling. I don't know what a RICO charge is, but we finna hop into this, bro. We probably finna figure it out, but yeah, rappers hit with a RICO charge, bro. No kill.
Most rappers don't actually live the life they talk about in their music, but some of these dudes really came from the streets and still got one foot in. Today, we taking a look at rappers who've been hit with RICO charges. Let's jump right in. Muwop and O Block. On August 4th, 2020, FBG Duck was shot and killed while shopping in the Gold Coast, a wealthy neighborhood of Chicago. According to police, 2 cars pulled up on him while he was shopping. Then 4 suspects hopped out and started letting off shots. 1 month before he died, Duck dropped a diss track called Dead, where he took shots at a bunch of dudes from O Block that died. The diss included well-loved members like T-Roy and Odie Perry. So, rumors quickly went around that O Block was behind the hit on Duck. Then, in October 2021, police seemed to confirm the rumors. A federal RICO indictment named 5 O Block affiliates that was allegedly involved in the murder. One of the suspects was Muwop, King Von's right-hand man. They were super close, and Muwop was with Von in Atlanta the night he was shot by Quando Rondo's crew. Even though he's known as a rapper now, Muwop was always one of O Block's most savage shooters. He's allegedly responsible for a bunch of well-known hits, like shooting Wooski in the head outside of a funeral. The other O Block dudes caught up in the RICO case was C-Thang, C-Murder, Los, and Kenneth Kenny Robinson. A 5th guy named Zell Money was also under investigation, but he committed suicide in August 2021. Even before the investigation was made public, most people thought O Block was probably involved. After Duck got killed, King Von bought chains for everyone in the crew, which made it seem like a gift for taking them out. Muwop and the others was also charged with murder and aid of racketeering, assault, and weapons charges. Now all of them are facing a minimum of life in prison and possibly the death penalty. When he was first arrested, Muwop seemed to be taking it pretty well. He responded to a fan's letter and told him, "I'm great, and thanks for reaching out. My head high as it could be. Love for reaching out. I'll be out soon." But now, a ton of evidence has been discovered that prosecutors believe will make the case an easy win. According to court documents, they've collected 48 discs and a thumb drive full of evidence, which includes FBI reports, surveillance footage, body cam footage from Chicago police, search warrant returns, and more. With so much evidence stacked against them, the situation ain't looking too good for O Block. RICO cases are no joke, and all of these dudes could be facing a death penalty if things don't go their way. But Muwop ain't the only popular rapper who's facing life in prison. This next artist has been accused of being involved in a murder and also being one of the highest ranking Bloods in the country. YFN Lucci. YFN Lucci is a rapper from Atlanta, known for hits like Every Day We Lit and Keys to the Streets. In January 2021, a warrant was issued for YFN Lucci's arrest. The Atlanta PD claims that he was the driver during a gang shootout that left his homie dead and another man injured. According to authorities, Lucci and 2 other dudes slid through the enemy territory and got into a shootout with their ops. One of the dudes in Lucci's car got hit, a man named James Adams. Adams was then shoved out of the car and left for dead while his friends drove off. Police later arrested Leroy Pitts and a Miami rapper named CP3 for the shooting. They claimed that CP3 was a shooter and Lucci was behind the wheel. So Pitts, CP3, and Lucci was all charged with murder, aggravated assault, and participating in criminal street gang activity. Lucci decided to turn himself in after the warrant was issued, and now he's facing life in prison or even the death penalty. If that wasn't bad enough, he later got hit with a RICO indictment along with a dozen alleged members from different blood sets. According to prosecutors, Lucci was trying to unite a bunch of blood sets from Atlanta and Miami and use his clout as a rapper to make him more powerful. The 2 Atlanta sets, ABG and BG, was named in court documents. Both of these sets are under the Inglewood Family Gangsta Bloods from California. 2 Miami sets, the Bloodhounds and the 13th Ave Boys, was also targeted. The Miami sets are based in the Pork and Beans Project, which Lucci allegedly has ties to. That's how we know CP3. So now, Lucci's facing the murder case in Atlanta, plus the RICO indictment on top of it. One thing that may help him in the RICO case is that the prosecutors have acknowledged he ain't actually a gang member, just an affiliate. This might make it more difficult to convict him in a gang indictment, but that all depends on how much evidence they actually have. If Lucci gets convicted in the shooting case, it's unlikely he'll beat the RICO charge. But if his lawyer can prove he wasn't involved in Atlanta, then he might have a chance of getting off. But beating these cases ain't even Lucci's top priority right now. He's trying to survive his time in jail. In March 2022, TMZ reported that Lucci claimed he was stabbed with a homemade shank and there was a price on his head. He asked the judge to grant him a bond for his safety, but for now, he's still locked up. One day later, TMZ obtained an incident report from the jail that said Lucci and another inmate both used sharp objects during the fight. Lucci allegedly yelled, "I feel like killing this n." He was later treated for a laceration on his head. Another inmate was charged with aggravated assault and battery. Lucci already has a lot to worry about. Hopefully, he can at least avoid getting taken out before his trial starts. Casanova. Casanova is no stranger to being locked up. He spent 6 years in prison for robbery and even met A$AP Rocky on Rikers Island. But now, he's facing attempted murder and other charges in a federal RICO case that could earn him a way longer sentence. Casanova turned himself in to the police in December 2020. He was wanted by the FBI along with 17 other suspects in a massive RICO case against the untouchable Gorilla Stone Nation, a blood set based in New York. The attempted murder charge comes from a Miami shooting that went down in October 2020. Casanova and his homie, Jared J.C. Chrysler, was chilling outside the club when a rival gang member saw Cas throw up a sign. The dude allegedly told Casanova, "Yo, homie, wrong sign." Then Cas said, "You wanna die tonight?" That's when someone let off shots, and the dude who confronted Casanova got hit along with someone else. According to the police, they linked Cas and JC to the shooting through text messages on JC's phone. JC messaged someone and told him, "Killed a last night, shaking my head. Some crip n." We also at the strip club, and Cas was taking pics with the n. The crip n gonna grab Cas' hand, talking about, "Yo, homie, wrong sign." Cas asked him, "You wanna die tonight?" He reached on his hip, and I just booked him. Everyone got missing. O'Neek skirted off, and I let another one go, hit Jit in the stomach. Hashtag good aim. After spending a year in jail, Casanova was denied bond in January 2021. He also claims he was forced into solitary confinement for a month. He's facing a minimum of 15 years if he gets convicted. And now his co-defendants are starting to take plea deals to shave time off their sentences. In September 2021, All Hip Hop reported that Brandon...
Like, how do you come back from that, bro? Like, how do you find text messages like that and then come back from it, bro? I don't know. Love y'all. God bless you. I'm finna see y'all, bro.